sex passions. You do not.
Man, imagine playing like Guilt or Nakai now and having Dechala as your neighbor. Like, you gotta pray the computer doesn't do this, like the AI doesn't do the same level up choices I did, because that made her freaking powerhouse at level 5. That would suck. Sylvania just got destroyed, what?
Mistress of the tormentors. Maybe I should wanton abandon.
Okay,
Let
sack
them
first.
feel loss. Obey
Make vassal.
and die.
We did it! Oh man, she is strong. That was not that difficult. There was a couple of really tough fights. There was a few. Most memorable was like the level 5 fight versus Gelt in that city, and Dechala got 850 kills. That was insane. That was a really tough early fight. And then the quest battle where I was exhausted and then Korn showed up. That was really tough. That was really tough, but okay. So that is the short victory for Dechala. Now, usually with our playthroughs, what we do is, you know, we legendary difficulty, and we try to get to the short victory before we, you know, review it and see what we think. Decala's really strong. So we just got the short victory, and we're max level. We are level 50. We've got these buffs here where you can constantly get like 50% more XP, or have your whole army invisible, or have your whole army have 200% acceleration. These are crazy. Like, that alone is a crazy mechanic. On top of that, you got this stuff. Now, this, not really a huge fan of this. This is 50 decadence every time you use it, and they're not that great. I never use these. These are pretty good. And these are pretty good. None of this is insane, but pretty good all around over here. So that's pretty cool. The way she does cities, I like it. I like it. So you get the thrall things that like harvest thralls in an area, and then those get sent to your main pool up here. And once all the thralls are taken, you convert the city into something else. Either a pleasure palace, which you have very few of but are very important, or a garrison. And the garrison is not as important, but every garrison does give you 2% more income over the whole game, which is insane. So 2% more income from everything everywhere. And then also increases the income of the pleasure palace. Like, this pleasure palace is generating 4.3k gold per turn. That's a lot of money. And then the pleasure palaces is where you get your troops and stuff, and also they give you decadence, which is what you spend here. But they're very important, so you have to keep them safe. Like, even here at the very end here, I think we've got like 4. I think I have 4 pleasure palaces, and you can only make another one once the previous one you made is level 3. And then when you make them, if you have enough thralls, you can do the thing that's kind of like the Skaven and just throw all the thralls into it and then just make it immediately whatever level you want. But it's more expensive, but it's much faster. But yeah, dude, like, I basically won this. Economy, it doesn't feel like it now because I gained like 50k gold in the last 2 turns. But economy was kind of rough, you know? Like, we had to limit ourselves to just a couple of armies. I did most of the game. Like, I probably did like half of this game with just Dechala, with another small army trailing behind her, and now I've got like 3 armies that I'm able to fund, and I'm just now building a 4th. But, did you say Pleasure Palace? Yeah, her capital city building is called a Pleasure Palace, and it's a unique building to her. It doesn't use growth. It's everything built in it is built with thralls, and she drains thralls, like, it's like people, that she takes from these cities. And see, there's 574 here, and I'm taking 85 per turn. Once this is empty of thralls, you change this to a different type of city afterward. So if they're running around, if the enemy destroys one of these cities that's just like a thrall camp, that doesn't hurt me much, because I got like 10 of them. I got like 4 pleasure palaces, and then I got like 10 or 20 thrall camps, and the pleasure palaces are what I care about. In this screen, I can see, like, okay, here, this city, it's out of thralls. So I could say, okay, change this city to a garrison, and at the start of the next turn, it will be a defensive city, and it can protect an area, and it makes troops. So it's a cool mechanic. I like it. I do like it. I think I've come to like the factions where you don't have to protect every plot of land you get. You just get key ones, like the Warriors of Chaos. You just take the big cities and give all the other stuff to the vassals. The Naval High Elf, where he just takes all the stuff and then just gives it to the other High Elves, and he doesn't have to maintain it. I do like that. But yeah, she was really cool, maybe OP. Like, the fact that she doesn't have regen, like, she would be terrifying with regen. Think of all the battles where I had her kill like 700-800 people, and I don't think she ever got below like half health. She didn't have regen. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, and then, part of her DLC as well included the Druki, as well as this guy who's a legendary hero, and these guys, the Exalted Hero of Slaanesh. So all the Slaanesh factions got the Druki and the Exalted Slaanesh guys, and I think that one Dark Elf faction that spreads Slaanesh corruption, I forget her name, she's like the king's mom or something, she also gets access to the Druki, I believe. But they give Slaanesh a replenish troops option, which they did not have before. And so that is huge. Like, this guy, he can only cast this thing once per battle, but the last time I used it in a battle, I got like 200 kills. It's so good. And then like these guys, they're just melee, but very nice auras for the army. Faster XP, faster replenishment, faster speed. Just some very nice stuff there. But yeah, this is a really, really solid faction. Maybe too strong. I still feel like a noob at this game after 1,000 hours, because like I'll watch other people and they'll be like, oh, here's how to win and destroy 200 settlements on turn 1 as Khorne, and I'm like, what? And there's some kind of like cheese you can do with him where like you destroy a settlement and it gives you just enough movement speed to hit this next settlement, and if you go around the entire world in the proper order, you can clear the whole world on turn 1. Like shit like that. Like, there's so many crazy things about this game that I don't know. I can't min-max the hell out of it. I've never done PvP, but in PvE, I'm telling you, this lady's strong. This lady strong. And having all these little vassals and stuff was fun too. But I'm going to save it here in case I ever want to come back to it. And the next time we're in Total War, there's 2 other new lords that were added to the game. There was the Mask of Slaanesh, but we did just play Slaanesh. So to mix it up, let's do the Norska one next time, just to show real fast.
Prince and Emperor.
This is the Mask.
To his music, dancing eternally.
Very creepy unit. And the Mask, Slaaneshi troops, huge bonus to Daemonettes. Mask wants to use Daemonettes, and has this thing called the Dance, which is like a whole list of buffs you get. As you defeat enemies, you gain tempo, and as the tempo raises, you get more and more buffs. The other new one, which is of a different faction, is Norska. All of Norska got a rework. All of Norska got a rework. It's much better now. All 3 of them. This guy can make a Troll Empire. This guy can attack from the sea and can teleport around the map. As long as it's between ports he can see. This guy's the new one.
Conquer and reap the rewards.
he can do this. His wave spell is just an angry Sonic the Hedgehog demon that comes out of one portal, barrels through the enemy, and leaves out of another portal. But this guy's whole thing is like stealing abilities from the gods, and if you use too many, they notice him and send down punishments. Have you played Norska? Yes, I played Throg before the rework, so it was a long time ago. There's a playlist on the Mukluk Plays YouTube channel if you want to see it. And I've dabbled in it since the rework, but not on stream. So probably this guy next time. But with that, we're gonna save it there, and that was Dechala, and she was pretty freaking fun.